Good morning students, this is Bhuvaneswari, Assistant Professor from the Department of Commerce. Today we are going to see about auditing. First, the meaning of auditing. Auditing is nothing but a scrutiny of accounts book and the relative documentary evidence which will be done by a independent qualified person to ascertain the figures appearing therein. In other words, it is a systematic examination of books and records of a business and other organization in order to ascertain or verify the reports upon the fact regarding the financial operations and the results. Here, the main object of auditing today is the verification of financial statement, usually a balance sheet or a profit and loss account, in the concerning accounting principle to establish whether it reveals the true statement and which are correctly drawn upon by the company. Next, we are going to see about principles governing and auditing. There are totally 8 principles which govern an auditing. We can see each one by one. First is integrity, objective and independence. Here the auditor should be straightforward, he should be honest and he should be sincere to his approach, because what he is doing is a professional work, and he must be fair and he must not allow any prejudice or bias to overcome his objective. That is, he should follow his codes of ethics and values, and he must be honest for who he is working. Next one is confidentiality. Obviously, confidentiality is nothing but when the reports are given to the auditor, he should maintain that confidence. How he should maintain is that he should not show those reports to anybody else or share those reports to anybody else. That is he should not share this information to the company or to the third party. Next is work performed by others. When the auditor gives his works to his assistant or uses those assistants' work, he is the one who will be responsible for forming and expressing his operations on the financial information. Next point is documentation. Documentation matters a lot in auditing, because whatever the documents which is given by the company, with that document only the auditor will do the auditing. So here the company should know that they are giving all the necessary documents to the auditor, which is important in providing evidence that the auditor he can carry according with this basic principle. Next one is planning. Before doing any work, the auditor will plan his work so that he can do his work in a very smooth manner. That is, the auditor should plan his work to enable him to conduct an effective auditing in an efficient and a timely manner, that is in a stipulated manner. The plan should be based on the knowledge of the client's business. Next is audit evidence. Here audit evidence says that the auditor should obtain sufficient appropriate evidence through the performance of the compliance and the substantive procedure to enable him to draw reasonable conclusion there on which to base his opinion on the financial formation. Accounting system and internal control. The auditor should gain an understanding of the accounting system and the related internal control, and he should study and evaluate the operations of those internal control upon which he wishes to rely in determining the nature, timing and extent of other auditing procedures. Next, audit conclusion and reporting. This is the final stage where auditor gives his reports. The auditor should review and assess the conclusion drawn from the audit evidence obtained and from his knowledge of the business of the entity as the basis for the expression of his opinion and the financial information. Next, we are going to see about some of the professional expertise of the auditor. That is, he should be a knowledgeable person on the accounting system. He must be able to know the principles of accounting. He must be familiar with all the accounting principles and like cost accounting, business system technique. He should have the knowledge of business laws and and he also should possess some knowledge on production system, knowledge over the economics, knowledge over the mathematics and statistics, and knowledge over the general management and financial management and even marketing management also. Next, auditor, while he is working in the company, he should be strong and loyal, and he should show his utmost ethical behavior, and he should be more knowledgeable person so that he can extract all the information just by putting some questions. And he also should be loyal and cautious, and he should not pressure others on his watch. And then he must constantly make judgment as regard as evidence, audit programs and procedure. And then auditor should also work diligently in the methodical procedures, and he must be able to communicate effectively both orally and in writing. And the main thing is no one should not bribe the auditor, that is no one should buy him by giving some money amounts to him. And he must be able to adopt good attitude. Above all, he must have some common sense.